CoolersOnSale.com here for a review of the Igloo Trailmate 70. This is the largest wheeled cooler that we've reviewed to date. So I just want to go over some of the features because in our ice retention test, which we just completed, I realized that we didn't cover all these features and this thing is packed with it. And for what it's worth, this is the kind of family favorite or friend favorite of all these coolers that we've had sit out here for the testing. Everyone liked this cooler because it looks different, and as you get up close, it looks even more different. So let me show you some of the unique features of the Trailmate up close. Up front, you'll see one of the most prominent things I want to discuss right here. 4 days ice retention. Igloo advertises. We just finished the ice retention test and it crushed that at 8.5 days of ice retention, but the cooler was filled to capacity with ice, so keep that in mind. If you only fill it halfway, yeah, maybe you get 4 days, but regardless, to go 8.5 days every single day of the test, it was 100 degrees plus on the surface of the cooler. But anyways, really impressive. And the other thing that I want to go over, a lot of people were asking about in the past, was what about wheeled coolers? How do they handle gravel, sand, some rugged terrain, etc.? This is the biggest wheel on a cooler that I have ever seen. It handled the sand with a breeze, and as I mentioned at the beginning of the video, this is the biggest wheeled cooler that we've tested, so it is very heavy, but the handle comes flying out way out front of this, so wheeling it is really a breeze, even if it's loaded down with ice, which we had. So not a problem, in my opinion, to wheel across sand, gravel, of course asphalt, and any other terrain that you have to go over. Jumping on the inside or the front, we got a bottle opener on the front and a bottle opener on the back as well, so you got dual bottle openers. On the inside, not a whole heck of a lot to talk about other than you do have the basket, so you can keep dry goods up here. On the inside, 70 quart, so plenty of room for ice, and again 8.5 days of ice retention. On the back, you have removable rod holders, so if you are going to the beach, this is the perfect beach cooler. And another nice thing that I like that Igloo did is integrated these handles as well, so it's easy for someone else to help you carry that if you need to help carry it across the sand or back into a truck bed or whatever. Integrated cup holders on the top. You have some dry storage here on the front, so if you need to put your cell phone or something in there, and that's rubberized in there so it's not bouncing around, place for dry storage. You have another storage compartment in here that's not enclosed, but you do have an area to put you know, maybe some drinks or whatever else you got to have in here that doesn't need to go in the cooler. This is removable, just a cutting tray or another couple drink holders that fits right in the handlebar there, and you can collapse this, no problem. So one thing I like about this compared to the other wheeled coolers that we tested is it's firm. Some of the cheaper Igloos and Coleman's that you have is just, it flexes a little bit. This thing is rock solid, so when you pick it up, no problem, especially when it's filled to capacity with ice. It handles without a problem. So I just wanted to go over some of the features of the Igloo Trailmate 70 because, like I said, it definitely turned some heads when we had I think we had over 30 coolers lined up testing, and this is the one that turned the most heads. It is a more expensive cooler for a non-roto molded cooler, about 200 bucks. That price varies a little bit, but for what you get out of it, I think it's definitely worth the money, and the ice retention actually outperforms some of the smaller roto molded coolers that we just reviewed. Some of the 45 and 50 quart roto molded coolers that we just finished testing, this outperformed that, but again, it is not a roto molded cooler, so keep that in mind if you want that or not. I don't know, but if you're looking for what I consider the best beach cooler or the best wheeled cooler, the Igloo Trailmate is the way to go. I gotta say thank you to everybody on the YouTube channel because you guys are the ones that suggested that, so thanks so much. If you want to see something else, drop us a comment below. Otherwise, I'm gonna have a full write-up of this on CoolersOnSale.com. Thanks for watching, guys. Subscribe, give us a thumbs up. It's what helps us to keep going, and we'll be back next time for another video review.